So we will discuss both the questions, no doubt. But then my first question is that how did you write? Because it is a remainder theorem. So as we know that we use remainder theorem to find the remainders in a shortcut way. Okay. So what is the, was it, sorry, what is that shortcut? So it is like you put the divisor equal to 0, whatever value of x or variable you get, you put it or substitute in the value of fx, whatever value you will get, it will be the value or it will be the remainder, isn't it? So let us try. So first question I will try and second question you will have to try. Okay, it means you will have to speak and then I will just keep write. I will be writing it on board. So first question, it is like fx equal to so first question is sorry, fourth question is 4 fx equal to 4x cube minus 12x square plus 11x minus 3. So it is polynomial which is given to us. And gx is given x plus 2. So here dividend is fx and divisor is gx. Okay. So we will follow like we will first equate gx, that is divisor with equal to 0. So it will become gx equal to 0, that is x plus 1 by 2 equal to 0. So after solving this, just we will take 1 by 2 to that side, it will become x equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay, this is the value of x. Now we will substitute this value of x in the equation. So let me put in place of x. So fx is given as 4x cube minus 12x square plus 11x minus 3. So this is the equation. Okay. Now just we'll put the values. Okay, Priya, if it is possible for you to on your mic, you can on mic and just ask me the particular question because already I have explained remainder theorem many times, isn't it? So you can ask particularly what do we have doubt in remainder theorem. I just saw the message now. If it is possible for you to on the mic, right?
Yes, sir.
No, just I was talking to Priya that because she asked, you can see in the chat, she has written she has some doubt in remainder theorem. So what is that doubt exactly? If you can tell me, then it will be good. Okay, what you can do later, you can call me and ask me particularly. Now just I will explain in a short what is remainder theorem. Okay. So क्या होता है जब भी हम कोई चीज को डिवाइड करते हैं, मतलब कुछ डिविडेंड को डिविजर से डिवाइड करते हैं, तो ऊपर क्वेश्चन आता है और नीचे रिमाइंडर आता है। अगर वो पूरे तरीके से डिवाइड होता है तो नीचे रिमाइंडर क्या आएगा, हमेशा 0 आएगा। ओके, तो अभी रिमाइंडर निकालने के दो तरीके हो सकते हैं। रिमाइंडर निकालने के दो तरीके हो सकते हैं। पहला तरीका होता है कि आप लॉन्ग डिवीजन करो, एक पॉलिनोमियल को दूसरे पॉलिनोमियल से डिवाइड करो। दूसरा तरीका होता है कि सपोज अगर एक डिविडेंड है, सपोज दिस इज डिविडेंड, एफ एक्स इज डिविडेंड। डिविडेंड मतलब जो अंदर आता है ना, डिवाइड के साइन में। और जी एक्स मतलब क्या है, डिविजर रिलेटिव डी। ओके, सो इट वुड बी लाइक एफ एक्स इज डिवाइडेड बाय जी एक्स। ओके, सो आइदर आप अभी क्या करोगे, आइदर आप इसको पूरा सॉल्व करोगे और आखिरी में कुछ तो रिमाइंडर आएगा। और सेकंड तरीका क्या है रिमाइंडर निकालने का, आप gx को 0 से इक्वेट करो। You put gx equal to 0, you will get some value of x. Now find f, whatever value you get, वो वैल्यू आप यहाँ पे पुट कर दो f के इक्वेशन में। ओके, पॉलिनोमियल में you will get the value. ओके, एग्जाम्पल वी आर सीइंग नाउ, अभी तो हम एग्जाम्पल देख ही रहे हैं। तो यहाँ पे हमको क्वेश्चन में क्या बोला था कि अपने को एक पॉलिनोमियल दे दिया है, एफ एक्स इक्वल टू 4x क्यूब माइनस 12x स्क्वायर प्लस 11x माइनस 3। और एक gx भी दे दिया डिविजर, gx was x plus 1/2. सो ये क्या बोला कि fx को gx से हम डिवाइड कर रहे हैं, fx upon gx. सो व्हाट विल बी रिमाइंडर? सो हमने क्या किया, हमने जो डिविजर था उसको 0 से इक्वेट किया. सो x plus 1/2 इक्वल टू 0. वी गॉट x इक्वल टू minus 1/2. ओके, now put this value in fx. So now we will find f minus 1/2. That is value of function at x equal to minus 1/2. We will try to find that. Okay. So we can see that it is becoming 4 into minus 1 upon 2 whole cube minus 12 into minus 1/2 whole square plus 11 into -1/2 -3. सो वो रिमाइंडर थ्योरम होता है कि आपने डिविजर को 0 से इक्वेट किया, जो भी वैल्यू है उसको पॉलिनोमियल में पुट कर रहे हैं. सो वी आर डूइंग दैट ओनली नाउ. सो इट बिकम 4 into. Aliva, can you tell me what will be the cube of -1/2?
Sir, it will be -1/8.
Perfect. It will be -1/8. Very good. Minus 12 into -1/2 square, it will be 1/4. So cube will be negative, square will be positive. Then plus minus minus 11 into 1/2 will be 11/2 minus 3. So it will become 4 ones are 4, 4 twos are 8. So it will become -1/2. 4 ones are 4, 4 threes are 12. It will become -3 minus 11/2 minus 3. So it will become minus C. Now just we will do addition, addition or subtraction, whatever is there. Okay. So there are two number in which 2 is denominator. So we will do like -1 -11. It will become -12/2, and -3 will become -6. So it will become 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12, -6. It will become -12. This will be final answer. So when we divide f4x cube, that is fx upon gx, our remainder will be -12. Okay. So this is the shortcut method to find remainder. And this shortcut method is called as remainder theorem. Simple. Okay. Aliva, did you understand? How did we do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So where were you getting difficulty? आपको कहाँ पे आ रही थी problem?
Sir, actually, I can't do the fractions properly, so.
अच्छा. Okay, no problem. Now have you understood? I guess you must have understood it. Okay, just I've erased it. -12 is the answer. Now let us try. अभी हम क्या करते हैं, जो लंबा मेथड होता है ना, see this is remainder theorem. Remainder theorem is shortcut method to find remainder. अब वो shortcut method है, gx को 0 से इक्वेट करो, x की वैल्यू fx में पुट करो. This is shortcut method, remainder theorem, to find remainders. What is long cut method? We will divide fx by gx properly. Okay, so let us try that and check whether our answer was correct or not. Okay, so it will become 4x cube minus 12x square plus 11x minus 3. It is divided by x plus 1 upon 2. Yes, Aliva, will you like to help me in doing this division? What should I take in the question? Can you tell? It is 4x cube. Yes, can you help me out? Yes, are you getting? Do you know how to do long division? This one?
No, sir, I can't do it.
This one, or you don't know the process only because I have taught once. So at the time you said you know it. So this one
Sir,
you can't do or what?
no, sir, actually
Yes.
this one is fractions, so I am not that much good at fractions. So.
Okay, fine, no problem. So we'll try it. Okay, let us just concentrate very nicely. Okay, so that you will be able to understand it. Now first we always see the first power. So it is x, it is 4x cube. So what should I multiply with x to get 4x cube? Can you tell? What should I multiply with x to get 4x cube? Yes. What should I multiply with x? See, it is 1x. I want 4x cube. So what should I multiply?
4x square.
Perfect. I will multiply 4x square. Okay. So I will take in quotient 4x square. So it will now just multiply. X into 4x square will be 4x cube. And then plus plus plus. So because 4x square sign we have taken plus. So it is plus 1 by 2 into 4x square. So 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4. It will become 2x square. So plus 2x square. We will subtract it. It will become minus minus. So 4x cube will get cancelled. Minus 12x square minus 12. Now we will not take plus positive sign. We will take minus. For 2x square, we will consider negative sign. So minus minus plus 12 plus 2 14. It will become minus 14x square plus 11x. Okay. Now you tell me what should I multiply with x to get for minus 14x square? What should I multiply with x to get minus 14x square? Can you tell?
Minus 14x.
Very good. So we'll multiply with minus 14x. So it will be plus minus minus 14x into x will be 14x square. Then again plus 1 by 2 into minus 14x. So I will write it separately. Plus 1 by 2 into minus 14x. So 2 ones are 2, 2 sevens are 14. It will become minus 7x. Okay. If I subtract, it will become plus, and this will also become plus. So it will get cancelled. 11x plus 7x. It will become 18x plus 3. Okay, now what should I multiply with x to get 18x? Yes. What should I multiply with x to get 18x? Simple question.
18.
Perfect. Plus 18. Okay. So always you should keep the sign in mind. So it will be 18 into x will be 18x, and 1 by 2 into 18 will be 9. So it will, if I subtract, it will become minus minus. So 3 minus 9 will become minus 6. Oh, it is coming minus 6. सो इट मीन्स या तो हमारी उधर गलती हुई थी रिमाइंडर थ्योरम को निकालते समय, या तो हमारी इधर गलती हुई, क्योंकि इधर हमारा 12 या माइनस 12 आंसर आया था, है ना. सो इस तरीके से तो माइनस 6 आ रहा है रिमाइंडर. नाउ लेट अस चेक अगेन बाय रिमाइंडर थ्योरम. सो आई विल पुट x इक्वल टू माइनस 1 by 2. सो इट विल बी माइनस 1 by 2 क्यूब minus 12 into minus 1 by 2 whole square plus 11 into minus 1 by 2 minus 3. So it will become 4 into minus 1 by 8 minus minus plus 12, 12 into 1 by 4, then minus 11 by 2 minus 3. So it will become 4 ones are 4, 4 2s are 8, minus 1 by 2 plus 4 ones are 4, 4 3s are 12. So it is, no, it is minus 12 into 1 by 4. So it will become minus 3 minus 11 by 2 minus 3. So it will become minus 12 by 2 minus 6. So it will become minus 6, which is equal to minus 12. So our answer should come minus 12. Why is it coming minus 6? Let us see. Can you see mistake somewhere? Try to see the mistake if it is happening somewhere. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I got the mistake. See, here it was minus 3. Here it was minus 3. When I took it down, I wrote plus 3. Okay. So it will become, this will be minus 3. When I take this down, it will become minus 3. Minus 3. And here it was plus 9. So it will minus 9. Minus 3 minus 9 will be minus 12. Did you understand what mistake did I do?
Sir.
Okay, like this we solve. So this is long division method, another was remainder theorem. So see, remainder theorem is quite shortcut, isn't it? Just we equated it with 0, we got x equal to minus 2, we substituted it, and we got the value x equal to minus, remainder equal to minus 12. And in this method, it was long, and there is more chances of mistakes. Okay, there are more chances of mistake. Got it? Have you understood, Aliva?
Yes, sir.
Would you like to write, would you like to note down this long division, or should we move forward?
No, sir, I'm writing.
Okay, write it. Once done, you can tell me we should move.
Yes, sir, it's done.
Okay, fine. So I shall erase it. Next question was fifth question. Fx is given. See, now I have told you remainder theorem. अगर वो अभी रिमाइंडर क्या आया -12, isn't it? अगर वो 0 आ जाता तो हम क्या बोलते हैं कि x plus 1/2 उस fx का या gx fx का फैक्टर है, अगर रिमाइंडर 0 आ जाए तो। और अगर रिमाइंडर 0 नहीं आया मतलब वो उसका फैक्टर नहीं है, सिंपल। ओके, सो दैट इज फैक्टर थ्योरम। सो रिमाइंडर थ्योरम एंड फैक्टर थ्योरम इज ऑलमोस्ट सेम, सारा कुछ सेम होता है उसमें। सिर्फ फैक्टर थ्योरम में क्या होता है, रिमाइंडर 0 आ जाता है, इतना ही फर्क है। ओके, फिफ्थ क्वेश्चन पे आ जाते हैं। fx इक्वल टू 3x to the power 4 plus 2x cube minus x square by 3 plus 2 by 27. And here it is given that gx is equal to x plus 2 by 3. So in the last question it was x plus 1 by 2. Here it is x plus 2 by 3. So we will use remainder theorem. So for that we will equate gx with 0. So it will become x plus 2 by 3 equal to 0, x equal to minus 2 by 3. Now we will substitute this value in fx. So we will find f minus 2 by 3. Okay. So it will become 3 into minus 2 by 3 to the power 4 plus 2 into minus 2 by 3 whole cube, okay, minus 1 by 3. See, it was x, it is x square by 3. So we will keep 1 by 3 separate and we will do x square. So it will become minus 2 by 3 whole square plus 2 upon 27. Okay, so now, Aliya, can you tell me after this what should I write? 3 into, yes, what will be the fourth power of minus 2 by 3?
Sir,
What
it
will be
will
the fourth?
be 16 by 81.
Perfect. So because it is fourth power, that is even power. So negative will not exist. Minus minus plus minus minus plus. It is like that. So 16 upon 81 plus 2 into minus 2 by 3 whole cube. Can you tell me what will be the answer? Yes, what will be the answer?
It will be minus 8 by 27.
Perfect. Very good. Minus 8 by 27. Then minus 1 by 3 and the square of 2 by 3 will be 4 by 9 plus 2 by 27. Okay. Now we will solve it. It will become 16 threes are 48 upon 81 plus, sorry, minus, because plus minus minus. So 16 upon 27 minus 4 upon 27 plus 2 upon 27. Okay. Now what we can do? Because last three denominators are 27, so we can solve them directly. It will become 48. It will become 48 upon 81 minus 16 minus 4 minus 20 minus 20 plus 2 minus 18. So it will become 18 upon 27. Now can you tell me, because now first denominator is 81, second denominator is 27. So we will take LCM. So can you tell me what is the LCM of 81 and 27? Anybody? Yes, what will be the LCM?
So it will be 81.
It will be 81. So we will make the denominator same. Already first denominator is 81. We will multiply second by 3 and 3. So it will become 48 by 81 minus 18 threes are 54 by 81. So it will become 48 minus 54. It will become minus 6 by 81. And final answer will be 3 twos are 6 and 3 27s are 81. So the remainder when we divide fx by gx will be minus 2 by 27. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, very nice. So would you like to write it? Just write it down so you'll have idea, because these questions are like uh, star questions, little tough than normal one. Are you
Yes,
writing
sir,
it?
it's done.
Okay. Uh, Fine. Any other doubt while solving you got or something like that?
No, sir.
Okay. Miss, how many questions did you solve?
Sir, I only left only 3 questions.
So like there were many questions. So in the first question there were like in the first question itself there were 8 9 questions. Okay, I'll check it 1 minute. Uh, so see, in the first question there were 7 questions. So could you solve other, like in the next question is like gx is 1 minus 3x. Can you see it? Gx is 1 minus 3x. Next question. Do you have mobile with you, or somewhere you have written the questions, or should I share?
Sir, can you share?
Okay. 1 minute. Because there are 7 questions. So after that, how much will you solve? Just I don't know. Therefore, I asked this. Because the more question you solve, the more confident you will become in mathematics. This is a simple funda. One more time opening that particular sheet. In your school, Aliva, which chapter is going on?
Sir, 3 chapter.
3rd chapter. Okay. So, Miss, you must have studied this chapter which we are studying now, that is polynomials, in school also. So, are our discussions helping you after the school, whatever you have studied in school?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then it's good. Actually, generally it happens. I have seen that in schools they only teach NCRT, and NCRT it has very few questions, or not much questions are available there. So practice does not happen, and it's a problem, or it is where the all the problem lies. Okay, so we need to practice more and more. So I'll share the screen. So I have shared the entire screen. So let me go to, yeah, paper. One minute is loading. Yeah, it has opened. So see, in exercise, in this particular exercise, in the first question itself, there are 7 questions. So now I have taught you, or I have just told or explained 4th and 5th question, where gx is x plus 1 by 2 and x plus 2 by 3. So now after that, of course, you must have solved first, second, and third. But in the first, gx is x minus 1. So you will get x equal to 1 by equating it with 0. Then you will find the value of f1 by putting or substituting x equal to 1 in fx. Similarly, in the second question, you will substitute x equal to minus 4, and in the third question, x equal to minus 2. In the fourth question, we have substituted today x equal to minus 1 by 2. And in the fifth, we have substituted x equal to minus 2 by 3. What about 6 and 7? Can you have you solved it, or just after fourth you were not getting and then you lived, or you left everything? Is it like that?
No, sir. No, sir, I have solved.
So did you send me on WhatsApp, or just you will be sending it?
No, sir.
Have you sent, or will you send?
I will send.
Okay, then try to send it, because see, it is also a kind of fraction only. Just it is not given in terms of fraction. So in the sixth question, if you put gx, so in the sixth question, you can see on the screen that gx is 3x minus 2. And when you substitute 3x minus 2 equal to 0, it will become, so see, I'll tell you. When you substitute gx, that is 3x minus 2, 3x minus 2 equal to 0. Okay, so it will become 3x equal to 2 and x equal to 2 by 3. Now we will substitute x equal to 2 by 3 in the fx and we will get the answer. Okay. Similarly, in the last one, 1 minus 3x, gx is given 1 minus 3x. So there what we will do? We will substitute 1 minus 3x equal to 0. It will become 1 equal to 3x and we will get x equal to 1 by 3. And then we will substitute x equal to 1 by 3 in the polynomial fx and we will get the remainder. Okay. So this is the way we will solve. Now, what about second, third? Have you tried or could you solve it? For second, third, and further, I've sent more questions also. One
No,
more page.
sir.
Okay, then you have only solved till third of first. Okay, no problem. But then today is Sunday. You must not be having your classes or other classes today. So you can try to solve other questions today. Okay, after our class. So can you think of second question now? How will we solve it? See here in the question. Can you read the question?
Yes, sir.
Yes, read it.
Find the value of k if the division of k x cube plus 9x square plus 4x minus 10 by x plus 3 leaves a remainder minus 22.
Perfect. So in the earlier question, that is in the first question, हम first question में क्या कर रहे थे? हमको fx भी दिया था और gx भी दिया था और हम क्या कर रहे थे? gx को 0 के साथ इक्वेट करके पुट कर रहे थे तो हमको रिमाइंडर निकाल रहे थे हम. तो डायरेक्टली हमारा रिमाइंडर कुछ वैल्यू आ रही थी, जैसे कि फोर्थ वाले में आई हमारी -12 और फिफ्थ वाले में कुछ फ्रैक्शन आई है ना. तो रिमाइंडर हम लेके आ रहे थे, लेकिन जो अभी सेकंड क्वेश्चन इसमें रिमाइंडर दिया हुआ है, लीव्स द रिमाइंडर -22, लेकिन x क्यूब का कोफिशिएंट k है, x क्यूब का कोफिशिएंट k है, तो हम क्या करेंगे? हम तो fx की वैल्यू क्या है? kx क्यूब प्लस 9x स्क्वायर प्लस 4x माइनस 10. gx की वैल्यू क्या है? x प्लस 3. तो जब हम fx को gx से डिवाइड करेंगे तो उसका रिमाइंडर आएगा -22. So in this question also we will first substitute x plus, sorry, we will equate x plus 3 with 0. Okay, so here gx is given x plus 3, gx is given x plus 3, and fx is given kx cube. 1 minute. Fx is given kx cube plus 9x square plus 4x minus 10. So in this, and remainder is given, that is -22. Remainder is given -22. Okay, so now in this case already we have remainder, we don't have to find it, but then what do we have to find? We have to find the value of k. Okay, yes, we have to find the value of k. So first we will substitute gx equal to 0 and we'll get a value of x. Okay, so if I substitute gx equal to 0, that is x plus 3 equal to 0, I will get x equal to -3. Okay, and now if I substitute x equal to -3 in fx, I will get f minus 3 equal to k into -3 का cube plus 9 into -3 square plus 4 into -3 minus 10. But in this case, we know the remainder which is equal to -22. So we will equate it with -22. पहले क्या हो रहा था कि वहां पे हमको कोई सारी वैल्यूज होती थी तो हम पुट करते थे जब x की वैल्यू तो हमको रिमाइंडर मिलता था, बट यहाँ पे k वेरिएबल है और -22 दिया हुआ है तो हमने उसको इक्वेट कर दिया. ये बात समझी क्या रीवा, प्रिया? हमने एग्जैक्टली क्या किया और ये डिफरेंट क्यों है ये क्वेश्चन बाकी उनसे पहले वालों से?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you should revise it, okay, otherwise you will forget. So now it will be -3 whole cube, so -3 cube, it will be -27 -27k plus -3 square will be 9, so it will become 9 9s are 81. Then plus minus minus, 4 3s are 12, minus 10 equal to minus 22. So we will shift everything to other side. It will become 27k equal to minus 22 plus 12 plus 10 minus 81. So 12 plus 10 is 22, so it will get cancelled. So it will become minus 27k equal to minus 81. Minus 27k equal to minus 81. So k will become minus 81 by minus 27. So you will get k equal to 3. Did you understand how did you get k, value of k?
Yes, sir.
Okay, would you like to write it? Would you like to write it or should I erase?
No, sir,
This
I'm
question.
writing.
Okay, this question number 2. So the difference is in the first question, we had to find remainder, but in the second question, remainder is given. We have to just put the condition and we'll get the value of k.
Yes, sir, I've written.
Okay, done. Fine. So now see, if we see the third question, just you can see on the screen. If we see the third question, it is like second one. Can you read the question and explain me how will you do it? Just explain me the process. We'll move to another question. Okay. Yes. Aliva. Third question.
So first we have to get the 0 of x plus 4. That will be minus 4, and then we have to put minus 4 in the place of x. Then we have to solve the equation.
Perfect. So that will be the way. Very good. And then but you will have to equate it with 20. You will have to equate it with minus 28 as in the second question. जैसे हमने second question में उसको equate किया था minus 22 से, आपको क्या करना पड़ेगा, उसको equate करना पड़ेगा minus 28 से. And then you will get, and after solving, you will get the value of k. Okay. Very good. We go to next question. Fourth question. Yes. Can you read and explain how will you solve it? Fourth one. You can read the question loudly. Are you getting how to solve that question?
No, sir.
Okay, can you read the question?
Yes, if x cube plus px square plus qx plus 6 leaves remainder 3 when divided by x minus 3 and leaves 0 when divided by x minus 2. Find the value of p and q.
So what is the difference between second, third and fourth question? In the second and third question, there was only one constant, that is k. वहां पर सिर्फ एक ही कांस्टेंट था k, या अननोन, एक ही अननोन था k, है ना, कांस्टेंट नहीं, एक ही अननोन था, एक ही अननोन k था, और एक ही कंडीशन दी थी कि अगर हम उसको इससे डिवाइड करेंगे तो मतलब रिमाइंडर -22 आएगा या जो भी था। ओके, इस केस में दो वेरिएबल है, सी, दो दो वेरिएबल है या दो अननोन है आपके एफ में। कैन यू टेल मी व्हाट आर दे? Yes. Can you tell me what are there? What are they? What two unknowns are there in the fx? The fx is x cube plus px square plus qx plus 6. So what are the unknowns? Are you getting my voice? What are the unknowns? Okay, fine. So it's quite easy, even if you are not getting. Okay, so here in the question it has asked, find the values of P and Q. It means unknowns are P and Q. Okay, and it is given that this particular polynomial fx leaves remainder 3 when divided by x minus 3. मतलब जब हम इसको x minus 3 से डिवाइड करते हैं तो रिमाइंडर 3 आता है, और जब हम इसको x minus 2 से डिवाइड करते हैं तो रिमाइंडर 0 आता है। हमको क्या करना है? फाइंड द वैल्यूज ऑफ p and q. ओके, सो we will try to solve this question. Okay, so just on whiteboard we will see it. I'll first erase this. See, the polynomial is given fx equal to x cube plus px square, x cube plus px square plus qx plus 6, and it is given when it is divided by x minus 3, okay, which is gx, the remainder, when gx equal to x minus 3, remainder is leaves remainder 3, okay, and when gx is x minus 2, it leaves remainder 0, okay, it leaves remainder 0. Okay, so now we will form two equations. So when gx equal to x minus 3, we are taking the first condition. When x minus 3, when gx is x minus 3, we will equate it with 0, we will get x equal to 3. Okay, now when you find f3, so you will get remainder, and in that case you are getting remainder equal to 3. Okay, so what will it be like? 3 cube plus p into 3 square plus q into 3 plus 6 equal to 3. Because remainder is 3 in this case, it will become 27 plus 3 square is 9p plus 3q plus 6 equal to 3. So 27 plus 6 will be 33. If it goes to that side, it will become minus 30. That is 9p plus 3q equal to minus 30. Now all the terms are dividing by 3, so it will become 3p, it will become 3p plus q equal to 1, sorry, equal to minus 10. Okay, so this will be first equation. Now when you put second divisor equal to 0, that is x minus 2 equal to 0, you will get x equal to 2. Now when you find f2, okay, so it will become 2 cube plus p into 2 square plus q into 2 plus 6. In this case, the remainder is 0. So we'll equate it with 0. It will become 8 plus 4p plus 2q plus 6 equal to 0. Now 8 plus 6 equal to 14. It will go to other side. It will become 4p plus 2q equal to minus 14. And all the terms are dividing by 2. So it will become 2p plus q equal to minus 7. So this is the first equation and this is second equation. Okay, so it is first equation and this one is second equation. Now we will solve it. So 3p plus q equal to minus 10, 2p plus q equal to minus 7. So we can see the coefficient of q and q is same. So it will become 3p plus q equal to minus 10, 2p plus q equal to minus 7. So we'll subtract it. It will become minus plus. Okay, so q minus q will get cancelled. 3p minus 2p will become p and minus 10 plus 7 will become minus 3. So we will get p equal to minus 3. Now if you substitute value of p in any of the equation, we will get q. So let us substitute in first equation. It will become 3 into minus 3 plus q equal to minus 10. So it will become minus 9 plus q equal to minus 10. If 9 shift to that side, it will become q equal to minus 10 plus 9, which is equal to minus 1. So overall, we got the value p equal to minus 3 and q equal to minus 1. Okay, like this, we will solve this question. Okay, I hope you must have understood this. If you want to write it, you can write it. And after this, we'll end the class. Now, what is your homework? You can try to solve all other questions which is remaining in this exercise, like question number 5 to 10 and whatever you have not done. Then you can send me the photo. Okay. And if you have any kind of confusion, you can watch the video again. I will send it on WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you. I shall end the class. But it, class is going on.